Hello and welcome everyone to our second episode of STEMxPolicy Virtual Interviews. Today we are very pleased to be joined by Dr. Ziad Kobti. Dr. Kobti is the director of the School of the Computer Science here at U Windsor. So Dr. Kobti, please give us a brief overview of how your field of work is utilized in policy development.
So you've got the privacy of data, the data that we collect about you, that the AI that makes decisions about what you should be having or what ad should you see next or where you should go shopping next or what are we going to do, whatever. Make all sorts of decisions about you. And then the third piece, cybersecurity. So you have that data. Do you know where it is? Do you know why we struggle with a lot of software, a lot of when you have Zoom licenses or Microsoft licenses with Teams? Right now, you're recording this video. Do you know where it's stored? Can you give me a physical location in terms of city? You don't know, but it's going to be stored in a safe place. So the reason I say that, in other countries, governments can access anything they want in that country. They don't need to ask you. They can access your data at will. Other people can access data. Thieves can access your data. All I have to do is, figure out your IP address. Takes me 3 seconds. Figure out a few things about you and be able to kind of get every piece of information that you send. Your phone. Why do you have to update your phone? Because every day there's somebody who's trying to very hard to hack into your phone, your email, everything. So security. Should we have any policies about that? Should we have what's ethical practice? What's the ethical use of AI, of the data, of the privacy of the data, and the security of the data? Do I have the answer to that? No, good luck. But you need to think about it because your generation is going to be in trouble. You were getting more and more IoT devices. So even the shirt that you're going to wear is going to have sensors.
You in a TED Talk that you hosted. First of all, I seriously recommend anyone that's watching to go check it out. It was super interesting. You described how knowledge gained as a population inspires algorithms to make important decisions in complex real-world problems. Since AI systems learn to make decisions based on human data, does this leave AI susceptible to inaccuracies or biases? If so, what policies are set up to reduce these problems in important decision-making?
So policies should be in making sure we don't take shortcuts on testings. Make sure we are thorough in our test as much as possible. And testing, I teach a course on software testing. I don't want to say it's a boring process, long and tedious, because it's like, oh, let's try this. Nothing happened. Let's try this. Nothing happened. Let's try this. Nothing happened. So you keep doing that for days, weeks, months. At what point do you say, okay, we're good? See, here's the real answer. If you finish testing all the combinations, all the possible combinations, and they all worked, then you're good. But the feasibility for that happening is not possible. It's going to be infinite. So if I have, how many combinations can you have? If you have an infinite number of combinations, you will never finish testing. So you have to kind of cut it out, stop it somewhere. You have to cut it off somewhere. So time and money. How much money you're going to pay someone to keep doing testing and them finding nothing? At some point, you're going to say, okay, there's nothing. I'm going to just take the risk and go with it. So there's a cutoff there. So policies have to be done very carefully when software is to be launched, whichever it's impacting, whether it's a field in biology or making of a new vaccine or anything. It needs to have its proper testing, and it shouldn't be tested by the person selling you the product.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Kobti, for joining us today. We really appreciate your participation. To all our viewers, we hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to check out our last September episode with Dr. Lisa Porter. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.